So my process for applying to universities in the UK was very American in the way that I approached it. I prepared very far in advance and did so much preparation. So the first thing that I did was I got the Times Good University Guide when I was here one summer, and that was really sort of my first point to look at sort of what universities were out there, how they were ranked, which isn't essential but always interesting to know, and sort of what universities offered which programs. I think it's all available online, but it's really a great resource to sort of think about the different universities there are and really plan your search. Once I had the universities that I was interested in, I came here and just sort of toured around, saw the different universities, talked with the international office, talked with the departments at each one. And then I went back home and made my applications through UCAS, which is the sort of common app for Americans, the common app for the UK. So just like the central university application system. I had to write a personal statement, which is kind of briefly explaining why I was interested in studying Italian, with a little bit of why I was interested in studying in the UK. I got a lot of help from my high school college office for working on these things. So they're very similar to sort of writing college essays, but it's really just sort of selling yourself to the university. As an American, I needed to have equivalents in order to be able to study straight at first year level. I wasn't able to go with just a high school diploma straight into a degree. So I had to take AP courses, and the AP courses that I took were Spanish, biology, and calculus. So a bit of a strange mix there, but I needed Spanish in order to study a language. And I was given conditional offers with specific grades that I needed to get in order to come study at the different universities. Each university gave me a different offer. I did need to do some interviews. I needed to do 2 interviews, which were both conducted by phone. I'm guessing they would probably be done by Skype today. One was really informal, that was just basically chatting with the person, asking them different questions about the university and about the program in general. The other one was a bit more formal, and they asked me to prepare a reading and discuss the reading with them. And while that was definitely nerve-wracking, it's the kind of thing that you get used to. The interviews were really no different than the interviews that I would have done for colleges in America. So all the decisions came to me via UCAS online. I got emails when they had come in, and the universities applied very, very different times. So I think my first one I heard back from in February. The last one, which was my first choice, I heard back from in April. So yeah, after that, you just submitted which one's your firm and your secure choice online, and all of that was really explained on the website. I got a lot of information from UCAS and from online, from the international offices at different universities. As for the visa, my visa process was very, very easy, but I was applying for a visa 4 years ago, and I think it's changed a little bit now. I know that even being an international student has changed now, where I need to sign a register every month to let them know that I'm in the UK. I did need to get some UK visa photos, as well as get fingerprints done and a digital photograph, which I had to make an appointment for to do in New York back home, but I think the British consulate has offices all over that you can get that done at. It was the single best bureaucratic experience of my life. It was very simple. I completely trusted the people who were doing it. Everyone was very nice. Wasn't a lot of waiting around. But that being said, I would recommend making the appointment and getting started on the visa application as soon as you hear back from your universities. I did leave it a little bit too long, and I had an appointment at the end of August for leaving in the middle of September, which I do not recommend at all. I think the second you know, make an appointment, even if you don't have sort of your application ready. It will sort itself out. As for finding out about the visa application process, there's so much information on the UK Border Agency website that it should be quite easy to figure out, but your international office should have any questions they'll be able to answer.